Alright guys, another video about my granddad, the super legend. This is one of the times I remember just like vividly. This is one of the things that I remember about him. He was always, no matter what the situation was, he was always optimistic, very disciplined, and just a man with tenacity. Now, let me give you some background on my grandfather. He came to Jamaica from Cuba as a young man. You understand? As a young man, came to Jamaica from Cuba. Did not know a lick, not even a speck of English. You understand? His father died at a very young age, leaving him, his mother, and seven brothers to look after. How you do that? You just got into this country. None of y'all speak English. Your father died, and you're the oldest. How you make it happen? How you come back from that? Huh? To build a financial empire to when you die at your funeral, there is 300 people trying to get into the church to say their goodbyes, and there's people in the street's blocked up. How you do that? How you do that? Huh? To come from all those circumstances. Now, this guy was, just think of imagine the blackest black person you know. Let's see, who's the blackest black person I know on TV? Let's go with Kevin Hart. Now he's not black enough. Charlie Murphy, still not black enough. That girl in that movie, 12 Years as a Slave. I don't know her name. She's black, but she still ain't black enough. My granddad, he was so black that if you turn the lights out, you could only see his teeth and maybe his eyes. That's how black he was. Like, he was so black that when they was giving out color and people got in the line, I don't know, maybe he stepped over first, and then guy said get back, and the guy doing the spraying said jet black, and they made him jet black. I don't know. But my granddad was the blackest man you could ever imagine. No English, jet black in a time when there's racism in Jamaica. There's still racism there, but jet black. You understand? And only, get this, only 5'2". You got that tenacity. You got that tenacity to do what? To pull off what he pulled off and build a financial empire and change the lives of so many people. You have to have tenacity. He was always disciplined, always hungry, always passionate about everything he did. This is why I see some people in jobs, and they're supervisors and managers, and it's like CFOs and CEOs, and it's just a hustle for them. There's no passion, there's no drive. They just show up to work, they get a check, and they be able to smile and meet people and say, "Oh, I have a title." But this guy, he was passionate about every single thing. I mean, just from the way he walked into the house, held my grandmother, kissed her, from the way he talked to us, the way he communicated with us, there was passion in everything he did. This guy, he was fiery. I dare say it must have been the Latino in him that made him so fiery. But he was passionate about everything, about his kids, his family, the people that work for him. Just passionate. That's one of the things that I remember about him. Pure passion. And I think I'm like that sometimes, or most of the times. If you should ask my wife, but this guy, he was driven, and he had passion and tenacity and discipline, and he was always an optimist. No matter how bad it got, he was always a visionary to say, you know what, it might be bad now, but I've seen worse, or this can be fixed. That's how dynamic this guy was. The legend.